and we are making a video of best filming stuff when you first start off. Like
because if
you don't have a budget.
Yeah, because if you're a little child like we are, you don't have like $1,500 to buy the best DSLR or lighting equipment out there. So we have some tips on some of the best like budget camera equipment.
So this first part will be what we use, and then we'll say some professional stuff.
Yeah.
That you can get.
As now,
cameras that we use.
I'm using a Fujifilm XP.
And that's that camera.
That you're seeing it on right now.
Over there we have a Lumix.
Lumix.
Well, right now it's dead, so we don't have footage from that.
Yeah.
And there's a
mini
Canon DSLR, and we have our roof cam. So
you probably can't see it, but it's up there. Trust us. So our recommendation for a budget camera, honestly, just if you have an iPhone or an iPod, the camera quality is amazing already. So just go with that.
Or if you find a pretty cheap point and shoot thing, use one of those. That's what these two are.
Yeah, point and shoots. And then a recommendation for a good camera, like we don't have it because we can't afford it. So we're thinking on the Canon Rebel T5i. It's good.
Yeah. So there's also like these kiddie cameras.
Like you can buy GoPros are too expensive. You could buy a GoPro for your kid. They're pretty expensive though.
I'll insert this image, but like this is like an expensive camera. Not something that
It's an EOS 70.
And like a camcorder is good. You can get some cheap camcorders. Now on to lighting.
Honestly, or you can just use like a painter's light or like any simple light that you have in your house.
So I'm gonna take some pictures on this and insert it, but like here's
it looks like
So there's one of our lights there. It's like
just a simple light that you'd find in someone's house.
Like you can get cheap lighting fixtures and put good light bulbs in them.
Yeah. And then we also have
a painter's light,
which is really useful.
And then we also just have the roof light.
Yeah. And then you can also use like if you don't have really any light, if you don't have any lights really, sit beside a window and let the natural light come in. We
also have natural light coming in.
Because we have a window right beside us.
So it's really bright. Mics. You can get a shotgun mic for on the top of a DSLR, or you can do a boom pole, but those are pretty expensive.
And everyone has an iPod or iPhone. The sound quality on there is like really good, so you can just go into voice memos and then take a recording, and then when you're trying to sync up the recordings in iMovie or whatever you're using, just sort of give a clap so you know how to sync it up. Like the quality is really good.
And what I do is I get an old pair of headphones. I cut off the headphones so there's just the microphone part, and I can plug it in my iPad, and I have a audio recorder here, and I sync it up later. Okay, so there's also like we said, lavalier microphones. I'll put a picture in.
Those are really good
There's like this one.
Headphone, or like wired
They're really good and they're cheap.
Wired mic. You can only really plug it into DSLRs.
There's also wireless ones, but these are more expensive.
And if you can just plug it into your phone again. You don't need to buy a DSLR just so you can use the mic.
It's a lot of work when you're in editing, but you can just sync it up.
Yeah.
Why waste extra money?
Yeah.
Tripods, okay.
So the tripod that I'm using right now is...
Mine, I don't know. It's probably discontinued too because it's an old one. And then my other one over there is a Vivitar. And the one for the roof cam is a Gobi
It's
Gorilla tripod. It's like the flexible bendy one.
so the tripod that I'm using right now is the Nextech mid-size tripod.
And it's pretty sturdy for the price.
And if you want it to be even more sturdier, there's a little hook at the bottom where you can clip on like weights, so it's like right down into the ground.
Editing
Editing
So,
software.
If you get a MacBook, you know it comes with iMovie, and that's
really
good just to start off.
But if you want to step up on a
You
little
step
bit of a
up.
higher budget, it's Final Cut Pro X. It has a ton of different qualities.
It's like iMovie but better. And then after that, there's also Adobe Premiere Pro.
And that's what like filmmakers use to edit their films.
And then one time I got this one, it was like Starworks, and they use it for movies. But you can just search up editing softwares and
Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly, iMovie, if you have like a MacBook or even an iPhone or iPad, just stick with iMovie. It's really simple and straightforward.
It's better on MacBooks because there's better things, and you can do green screen.
Yeah.
Okay, now on to green screens.
So honestly, just get a piece of green felt from like Dollarama or like a craft
For a
store.
while, I've used a blue tarp because you can do blue or green screen.
So and then just you probably have some like poles in your house, or just like tape it to the wall with paint safe tape. Disclaimer, if you use duct tape on a wall, the paint will rip off. Not our fault if you try this. Your parents will get mad at you.
Yeah.
So just
So
tape
I'm
it.
gonna insert a picture.
of
Here
a
we
pretty
found
good-
a really good one
And
for
it's
$22.
But if you don't even have to buy it off Amazon. Just get a simple piece of felt.
And then there's also kits with the lighting. Those are more
included.
expensive.
They're like $150.
So that's it, guys. Go to Noah's channel.
A link will be
And-
right here.
We will be doing a video on camera angles. So stay tuned. Go watch his video.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
No, it's